Hey everybody, this is Almonda. This is a emergency video, kinda. This is welcome to Minecraft. We're playing new player comes to Minecraft, and if you don't know if you can see this, but I've got my first raid in my town. That we are playing Life of the Village 2 mod pack, which has got mine colonies and Ultimine and Pam's Harvest and a few other different mods involved. Some are aesthetic, some are otherwise. I just updated the Minecraft mod pack to 1.35, and this runs my Minecraft 1.16. I'm seeing Discord talking about Life of the Village 3, which will run on 1.18. So it'll be a little bit different, but it's not out yet. Being tested, I think, by beta testers on that mod pack thing, but everybody else over there plays RAD on that Discord, which I haven't even tried. Anyway, sorry, this is all very boring. Site. We are doing a Norseman raid. This is an emergency game. So I just was in the mines. I heard the big, huge noise. So I have no time to do this yet. I need to get rid of all the stuff in my pocket. I thought I had some stuff I can just... Yeah, there we go. Sorry I'm on this panicking as always. Stick stuff in here. Oops, no, hurry up. What am I doing? I'm not hitting that button. Anyway, okay. I didn't have food. Hurry up, get some steak. Oh, I have steak. I've got a button hit on here, and it is acting like I am hitting buttons that I'm not hitting. So we might be having a problem. Anyway, I gotta get out here. North and east. So north, east. I see some people. We're just gonna do it ourselves. I do have my guard tower people. It is a very quick raid. Lindbergh helped. See, right? Mount Twilmere successfully defended against intruders. Just really a little bit scary. Okay, so now that I've upgraded my mod pack, I got the people in. Hi Vinde, Vide, thank you for being a guard. I just let you sit there and not follow me. So I think I don't know if I need to do a whole huge long video. Maybe this is all we need to do. So that I'm not gonna walk this way because this way is the village. Yes, even though I need to get up to that guard tower, it might be overlapping that village, and I cannot afford Bad Omen 2 raid right now. So what that is this Bad Omen here. See, I'm looking at it. I've killed 2 of the Illager people in a short period of time, and now it decides that anytime I'm at a village, I'm going to have a longer raid of like 8 or 5, or I'm on easy. I think options. See, I could change it as I go. I'm definitely staying easy. I don't need to stress to do this on the hard level, so it's like 1 less for easy or something like that. Maybe it's less. Maybe it's like 3 and 4 for easy. But I'm not new player to Minecraft, so I'm not really that ready for that. That was a lot quicker than I expected. So the raids that you get are something is shift lock. Oh, that's what it is. I clicked on that button. So anyway, the ancient tomes are dropped by the guys. Actually, let's just bite the bullet and do that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean all of that. Okay, future Almonda here. audio got kind of a little bit bad. So here I'm going to actually bite the bullet and do the enchanting table, but I start playing around with the enchanted ancient tomes, trying to figure out what I need to do to get the ancient tomes in, and maybe make it an enchanting table. So, without hearing myself, I actually couldn't really hear myself. I got really, really nice and quiet. And I did my jade. I had a little jade joke about smooth jade. Not really much of a joke, but I'm gonna kind of try and narrate over the top of this, which is not probably the best idea. But where I was falling asleep listening to myself, and we just kind of went off into my own little headspace and didn't talk to you guys about anything that I was doing. So I'm doing my smooth jade. I did not realize I did smooth jade. I think it might be used for another thing. I talked about the banners and how many of the banners I've had and how many times I've freaking got raided by villagers. Then we're just spending some time getting some of my ores in that I haven't done because I was at the mine when the big huge bullhorn went off at the time that this was happening. So the goal is to get enchanting table up. And the reason I'm doing the audio over top is because I did do the enchanting table, and I thought that was something that you would like to see. Somebody new who kept talking about not doing the enchanting table, actually doing the enchanting table. There's an obsidian that I've grabbed out of a chest somewhere. It's one of those nether chests. Most of this seems to be me going through and trying to figure out what I'm going to craft with. So, trying to make some decisions on where everything gets held. And yes, the bone mill gets put in that place, which is not the place I've been putting it otherwise. Now we're doing some JEI for enchanting table to figure out what the heck enchanting table is going to need. But look at all these books, and the books are all there, and the books we end up going. So you need diamond, you need obsidian, you need a book. There's also a trick that I'm glad I watched online, what the heck the enchanting was, because I didn't really understand enchanting right away. So now we're looking at the mod pack, the Life in the Village 2 mod pack, for getting the books in my pocket. I talked about the XP tome, which is something that you get to be able to save XP according to the people who I was talking to. And then that way, if you die, you can keep yourself from being horrifically embarrassed by not having any XP anymore. So at this point, it seems like I'm just thinking through what I need to do all this. I had the books, I had the obsidian. It looks like where we go. Not really getting a good plan in advance of this, actually. And oh yeah, I'm gonna need some bookcases. So I think this is where we go in and do the bookcase thing. Oh wait, I don't remember how to do bookcases. It's 3 books and planks in the middle of different planks. So we end up making bookcases of different kinds. There's oak, but then the oak ones, you have to have oak in your pocket, and I didn't have oak in my pocket at the time that I did that. So I had spruce in my pocket, but guess what? Almonda puts the spruce back in her pocket later. Just preview from the future, Almonda. So then I hit the button, which if you're hitting shift when you hit the button, and do the move items, it gives you as many as you're going to make. So I was only able to make 7 of these bookshelves, and each one of them will help your enchanting level for your enchanting table. So you need the bookcases to up your level to be able to do the level the way that you understand. So now I'm just looking to make sure which kind of bookcases there are, because 7 isn't going to be enough. You need 15 is what I've been watching. Other videos are very helpful in Almonda's education to knowing how to play Minecraft. So, I found the bookcases that are oak. Oh, bookshelf, bookcase. A little bit different, but yet also not really. So, local librarian, which gives me quest, which gives me reward, which right there. Come on, look, Amanda, look. Future Almonda is really smart. Sometimes. I got an ender pearl, which is maybe not endgame item, but yeah, an endgame item it could be. And it lets you do some of the other stuff. Somehow, this ends up being bugged with the quests for this, but I will not be able to ask. Okay, so now I have everything for enchanting table. Yay, enchanting table. So this is why I didn't want to scrap the video altogether, because I've got the secret of enchanting, but it does not let me get the enchanting table rewards for some reason. Don't ask me why. The quests are not. Oh, and then we're gonna put the enchanting table away. No, we're not. We're gonna take the enchanting table with us, and we're going to go. And why doesn't it? I actually still don't know. Future Almonda does not know. Future Almonda still has not gotten the reward for the enchanting table being made and putting in my pocket. Even after rebooting, even after putting it back in my pocket and then putting it back on the thing. So obsidian, I found it in a chest. I didn't make it myself. I think something about lava and water source together, but it's not like every time that water and lava makes. It's like a certain direction you have to do. But I didn't do that. I just grabbed obsidian that I found in a chest. And so now we're looking at all these bookshelves versus bookcases versus bookshelves versus bookcases and drawers and stuff like that. So there's quite a bit of crafting books available. There's an oak bookshelf that I've already had, and eventually I will remember how to do what I need to do. And perhaps we're doing some other thing first. Making more books. I'm running out of books. So I want to need more leather in the pocket to make more books. So we're going to look for books. Here, the regular book is 3 papers and a leather per book. So each enchanting table, so now I've got the spruce and not the oak. So now I go back to not enchanting table. Each bookshelf. So now I gotta find the right one. Looks like I'm finding it, maybe, probably. But oh wait, I'm not in the right crafting table area. Now I am. I made 5 and 7. So not quite 15. So we're gonna go take a look and make it and drop things off. So at the moment, this is, I'm not that future. I'm a little bit future, but future Almonda knows that this is where we're gonna build this enchanting area. Right here in this, really the first part of the first mine that I had. And we have to plan ahead a little bit, and we give ourselves a little bit of like cuteness when it comes to which bookshelves go where, and that's the bookshelves for that side. And then we're going to add the oak ones inside, and it's just kind of a nice little alternating thing. It's not super symmetrical. I mean, it could be. I'm trying to make it as symmetrical as we can, but this is what we have. So we're going to do the enchanting table on the top, on the floor, and replace it. And look at that, we got a book on top of the enchanting table. We can actually do enchanting. So you put an item in the side, and it gives you the 3 levels of what you can actually make based on the levels. I'm looking at the type of levels. You have 24 there. Once you have enough books and bookcases, then that level gets up to the 30 max, which 30 max is max. And so this is another reason I needed to do the audio over top of this, because this part was really boring when I was sitting there trying to do the, like, I just got lost in my head. Almonda does this sometimes. Trying to figure out which ones make paper, because I'm out of paper. So now I have to like go back and like the paper is easy because of mods, but it's not as straightforward because I don't remember which, like there's some of these 2 that I don't remember which ones they are. And some of them will make paper and some of them don't seem to make paper. And sometimes I grab the wrong ones. And sure enough, I'm trying to grab paper and then it's not the one I thought it was in my pocket. I believe the one I have in my pocket, elderberry, is not one of those on the list. So I'm going to stick it back in them. Food. Then I remember, oh yeah, sugarcane is a thing that I've got tons and tons and tons and tons of. So obviously sugarcane would be where my go-to is. Look at how many sugarcanes came out of that one. And we have all this paper as a result of all the sugarcane. And then we're going to divide that up. And oh, more paper. But then we also need more leather. So the more leather, and we'll take out half the leather to make some more books. We need some more books. We need more books to be able to make more bookcases, to be able to get the enchanting level up to 30, to be able to use it effectively. Now, it looks like I'm at 37 levels, if you can kind of look down below in the dark, which you can't really see very well. And so I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I don't really want to put it, I don't want to go through all this trouble with doing an enchanting table if it doesn't actually help very much. We'll see. Okay. So making books. I'm doing the slow way, apparently. Almonda got a little in her head a little bit for this one, and then I kind of takes me a while to remember how many books I need to get how many bookcases I will want. But I know at least I can do 3, so let's do 3. That will only take 9 books in total. So bookcases. So math on the fly is not Almonda's strong suit. Don't mind math, except for doing it quickly on demand. So now we've got 30. So I've got enough bookcases around to be able to do the enchanting I need. There's the 3 levels. I went through that really fast. So there's the 3 levels of enchanting. But now I need the items to enchant, like the magic power that the battery kind of runs the enchanting. I've got 14 lapis loot, whatever. I'm looking at steak apparently. I've got some diamond because I'm thinking about something else. And I know I eventually do. Do I remember all of the details? I don't want to go ahead and just do something simple. Let's think about the other things of diamond that I can do. But I already have a sword. Why did I do a second one? Guess to have a sword that I didn't have any hits on? I don't know. I've got the stone axe, or the iron axe, golden knife. Iron axe. Apparently, the different levels of gold are easier to be able to enchant. They work well with enchantments, but then I think, based on my experience in the mine, it doesn't seem to be very durable. So high enchantability, low durability. But now I definitely want to have a good enchanted pickaxe. Since I'm taking the time to do like the enchantment thing, I need to take time to do good tools. So I'm just describing what we're seeing on the video. So now I'm gonna put my sword in there, see what kind of, like, I have fire aspect. Not super excited about fire aspect. Let's put the magic in there. What if a hoe put there? Acquisition. Don't really know what acquisition does. There's a website that I could look for what it, and I'm not really looking to do a hoe necessarily. Unbreaking 3. I've heard things about Unbreaking 3. It makes things break less. So this seems to be an option to use to get a better enchantment on other things. What's nice about the enchantment levels, and what I saw from my own eyes and from what I've read, is you put the enchanting items in there, you enchant something, and then all of a sudden it kind of breaks the thing. And so I'm like trying to decide at this point, do I want Unbreaking 3 or not? And I don't know the Eterna Quanta Arcana 3 levels there necessarily. So if you look on the left, you've got the different enchantability, enchanting clues, etc. I don't know what all those mean. Chaos and ethereal purity. They're more common, more rare enchantments, the more that value is. So there might be other things I need to do to increase my Arcana score. My Eterna score is pretty good. Maybe that's what the 15 things does, is it gets you that far. Maybe not. So do I switch it over? Yes. So the advancement is the basics. So I've got some kind of enchanted that has an Unbreaking 3. So that's what I've decided to use for my diamond pickaxe. Once I pull that back, I get another advancement. I can't remember if this also gives a quest item. I don't think so. Nope, doesn't look like it. So now it's like, oh, it's very tempting to try to go mine everything. Oh, somebody got out. And the goat must die. The goat jumped over something, and he really, really must die. He got too excited about my onions. Actually, nobody cares. But I care. Almonda cares. Almonda cares so much. She gets really, really freaked out about stuff in this game. So, one enchanted thing. I gotta go look and see what else I can do with enchantments. Can I maybe do his shield? Can I maybe do other stuff? What's the sword do now that I have used that one? It's Bane of Illagers. You know, as much as I had not liked Illagers, I'm assuming that means it's really good to shoot against Illagers. And now it doesn't really seem to matter if I've got the one diamond sword in there versus the other diamond sword. So let's try the iron axe. And this is acquisition. And it's 3 levels of enchantment and 3 levels of lapis. So I think I choose efficiency 2. So it's just kind of like you can just do 1 or 2 or whatever. That just does that to reset everything. So now I'm going to take one of my swords up there, and now it's sharpness 3. Sharpness is a thing that will help that work better. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! So as long as I have enough lapis and I have enough levels, I've been putting it off because I kind of felt like this was a little bit more permanent than what it actually ends up being. I mean, you can always get more levels, you always get more lappies. I've maybe watched a video on Twitch, and I'm not really a Twitch viewer yet. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're gonna try the bow. I think. See what kind of thing we want on a bow. Or maybe we're just using it. I don't know. It might be that we are trying to use more leather. So I gotta go use the bow to kill some of my animals. That's what we're doing. There was a thought, and I've been trying to stay unfocused, and I can't stay focused. The yaks attack me, and the goats do not seem to too much. But if I've hit a yak, they will go after me, even if I didn't actually kill the one yak. But the goats will kill themselves, or they'll hit themselves really hard if they get hit. It took me a while to figure out they weren't aggressive. Here's a yak. Nope, I thought it was a yak. The yaks do not provide leather. The goats do. These are like from different, like yaks from environmental mod, and then the Better Animals Plus mod is the one where the goats came from. Somehow I thought it was both. Everything came from Better Animals Plus. There's a lot of mods on here, so no. And now I'm trying to hit the one goat that was trying to kill himself a second ago. It was all riled up. They're like, well, we're just shooting arrows now. Just to shoot. Yep, they're the one that was all wild. That's the one that you need to kill, so that I don't have like wild random bulls and stuff. So yaks are still gonna be after me. They're gonna be after me for a while. A little while anyway. It does cool down. But see, that one goat just hit himself to death. So it's like, please stop hitting yourself to death. The area here needs to be cleaned up. I must be doing this for leather. It must be like, oh, I'm gonna use the boat for leather. But I thought I attended one more piece here on camera, and I thought I also made one more piece of armor on camera. But we'll see. I'm trying to remember the end of this video. If I'm not playing it at the time, I'm not in the moment. I'm past moment, future Almonda. So, what does a bow do with enchanting? I can get hunting 3, but only if I get my level back up to 30, because I'm down to 29. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to get my level back up. Because one of the things that the stream taught me was you can use mining to get your level up. You can use killing animals to get your level up. You can use breeding animals to get your level up. And then I'm trying to figure out how the enchanting books work, I think. I can't remember if I'm just doing yes, because we're doing an enchanting book. And then I'm like, oh, I would like some kind of breastplate enchanting and something. So I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna spend my protection 3 book that I got from one of those quests, I'm definitely going to use it on a good piece of armor if it's a protection. So what kind of armor do I want to use for the express purposes of using the protection 3 book? And so we're going to try to see how the protection 3 book works to enchant an item that I have. I could do pants, but I don't have enough. I did do the diamond helmet. So now I finally have a diamond armor. Oh, and I did watch another video where somebody was talking about the impressiveness of diamonds. And somehow the enchanting table still does not come up as a reward, even after. So maybe I need to have the other side also done, which very likely is the case. So it does have 2 sides to it. So I probably need the flint and steel first. So that's confusing me a little bit. So I've got 29 levels. Am I going to remember that I need to go back and get one more level to get my third level, the 30 level enchantment? Maybe? Do I remember? Let's be in suspense. I think I do, but only after I walk all the way over there. Nope. So now I'm like, oh, it wasn't an option over there. So now, is it an option here? So it looks like I did get it all taken care of. We've got a fancy helmet, and yeah, I think here in a second I do a selfie maybe, but I'm wrapping up the time on my video, it seems like. So we are going to have to let you guys go. Thank you for letting me thank you for joining me. Thank you for patience with my video and then even the overlaying audio. Have a great day.